Hey everyone, thanks for listening to the Grow Your Life podcast. My name's Jeremiah Krakowski. For those of you that I haven't met yet, I help course creators and coaches scale their businesses to 7 and 8 figures. And I help beginning coaches and course creators make their first 6 figures in their business. This podcast is all about the mindset and strategies that you need to be able to succeed as a coach or course creator. I also do live events that I highly recommend that you check out, 5-day events as well as single-day events, where I go over specific topics that serve coaches and course creators to help them grow. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel yet, there's close to 1,000 videos on there on every single topic, masterclass level. Every video is like its own mini class to help coaches and course creators get more sales, as well as this podcast has over 185 episodes designed to help coaches and course creators succeed and make money. And so tons of great resources for you out there if you're listening to this for the first time that I have. If you're a course creator or coach, you can learn to make money for free with the resources that I put out there. And if you want to join my group coaching program, right now, there's usually the doors are closed. There's a waiting list. You can jump on the waiting list for that. It's less than $5,000 a year to jump in. And so keep that in mind. If you're somebody that says, hey, maybe I'd be willing to make an investment with Jeremiah to jump in and get some coaching that I need to get the clients that I want, the Client Growth Accelerator is going to help you do that. It's over at my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com. Now, today I want to talk about talking to the right people, talking to the right prospects, and who to actually talk to. Here's the thing. I made a post on my social media today, and this is kind of dovetailing on a topic that I've been thinking about. Listen, if you're not going to spend money with me, I don't care about what you want. I only do stuff for people that give me money. Now, you might be listening to this saying, well, Jeremiah, I haven't paid you any money yet. That's great. However, because I have now hundreds of clients I've worked with, I look at patterns of what do my paid clients need from me? What are their desires? What do they want to learn? And how can I help them? And so I'm only ever speaking to people who have either already paid me money or at least fit into the pattern and qualifications of those that have paid me money. Meaning, there's a group of people out there who want to learn how to grow their coaching business by going to conferences and doing coffee meetups. I can't help those people, and I won't even talk about those topics. There's other coaches that will teach you how to do that. That's not in the framework of what I help people do, so I don't even go into that topic or serve it, and if somebody asks me about it, I will usually direct them to somebody else who's written a book on that topic. Because I'm not even going to spend a minute of my time talking about something that those who actually buy from me don't want to learn. So I only ever talk about stuff that buyers care about. And I ignore the desires of everybody else. I neglect them. I ignore them. They mean nothing to me. They're meaningless to me. They're great people. They have value. They're human beings. Like, I'm not saying that like they're valueless people. But like, to me, in my business, I'm only focused on people who have paid me money and what they want, or people that fit the same pattern as those who have paid me money. Maybe they haven't paid me money yet, but what do those people want? It's a psychological profile that I've created over the years based off of what people have told me that they want to learn, based off of who is actually in my coaching program, based off of who is actually listening to my podcast, based off of who is actually giving me money to buy my courses and coaching from me. And so everything that I'll talk about in my business is only ever related to what those people care about. I don't talk about anything else. And so that's the thing for you as a coach, as a mentor, as a trainer. Every single thing that you talk about should only be based on what your buyers care about. Not just the prospects, not just the looky-loos, not just the questioners, not just the critics. Here's the thing. You're going to have a lot of critics in your life, especially if you go out there to build a coaching business. People that say that you should be doing things a certain way. People that are going to criticize you and say that you're wrong. People are going to say that your methodologies are wrong. If you spend your energy serving those people, communicating to those people, and they're never going to spend any money with you, you're going to go broke. And here's the thing. I ended up doing that. So in the beginning in my business, a lot of my content is geared towards a very wide range of people. And I've honed in more and more my niche more and more, which, by the way, side note, if you're like, I don't know how to find my niche, you're not really going to ever have it figured out perfectly, even after years and years and years, because you're going to be constantly refining your niche more and more based off of who's paying you money. The more you niche down, the more you can charge. I haven't even niched down enough to charge what I want to in my business yet. And you can make 6 figures with a very generic niche. You can make 8 figures by really honing in deeply and specifically as to who you can help versus trying to serve everybody out there. So for instance, if somebody wants to come to me and they want to argue and I have earplugs on to critical people. I have earplugs on to anybody who wants to criticize what I'm doing. I have earplugs on to people that are extremely analytical, that are extremely, this is the right way to do it, and if I can't do it the right way, then I won't do anything at all, because the truth is, I'm never going to convince those people to do anything different. And the people who I actually help are recovering perfectionists. So I work with a lot of recovering perfectionists because I used to be that way, where I was afraid to put my business out there unless everything was perfect. I was afraid to launch anything unless it was all perfect. And so when I stopped worrying about doing all the right things perfectly, I actually started doing more of the right things in my business. And one of those things is just ignoring the people that are not going to be buyers from you. Just ignoring the people that are not actually coming to you to ask questions. In the beginning, when you're not spending money, you want to focus on, okay, who are the people that are actually coming to me for free to listen to me, who are actually asking questions? That's going to be a wider range of people. Start there, but then pay attention to very quickly the ones who are actually giving you money, the ones that are actually spending money with you. What do they have in common that the ones that haven't spent money with you don't? And then ignore the desires that only the ones that haven't spent money with you have, and focus on the desires of just the ones that are spending money with you. When you do that, you make a whole lot more money. You attract a whole lot more people because you're specifically talking to a very specific type of person who will spend money with you, and you will end up attracting them more often with your virtual events, with your courses, with your coaching, with your content, with your training, and you're going to produce results because you're going to be talking to the right people. I go another level up from this. Okay, so you have buyers, right? But then you also have results generators. And so in my life, who are the people that have actually generated results? And how can I talk to the gap between where people are and where they need to be to get results, to help elevate them, to help raise them up at that level? I truly believe anybody who's listening to my podcast can make over $1 million a month in coaching courses. I do. That's a big statement. It's because I attract the type of people that have what it takes, that are willing to take action, that have a vision, that have a plan, that can see that far into the future. Now, here's the thing, though. If you're not going to take action in your business, you're not going to do anything, you're not going to make any money. And so let's reality check here, right? Let's be realistic. You actually have to do something. You actually have to put yourself out there. You actually have to show up. If you're not going to show up, you can't expect the results of somebody who shows up. You can't get paid for work you didn't do. And that's a big, important factor. Now, here's the thing. You might have done a lot of great things in the past. I'm talking to people that maybe resonate with me. I have a lot of experience, right? I've built multiple 8-figure businesses. Am I getting paid 8 figures right now? No, because I haven't personally done the same work in my business as the clients that I've helped. And so now I'm getting to that level in my own business. I don't expect to get paid for work that I didn't do. And a lot of the work that you got to do is you got to be able to create videos, create video content where you're connecting with and communicating to your target prospect, your target customer, the people that are most likely to become purchasers with you, and ignore everybody else in your messaging. Ignore everybody else. blinders on to what they want. When you do this, you will upset people. You will offend some people. Just naturally, because they're going to be like, that's not true. That's not right. That won't work in my business. Well, okay, great. Awesome. You're right. Here's the thing. Just agree with them and let them move on. Like, you don't need to prove yourself to them. It's not worth your energy trying to prove to people that are committed to misunderstanding you and trying to debate you. It's not your job to make sure that they agree with you. Okay? I had like 3 people today do that. Like literally on social media. You're wrong. That doesn't work that way. Okay. I'm going to go work with coaches that want to make 6 figures. I don't need to talk to you. Because while I'm sure you're a great person, while I'm sure you're a nice, kind individual, you're not a buyer in my business. You're not qualified yet. You've disqualified yourself by saying that way. And so by doing that, you will hone in more and more and more on who is actually going to purchase from you in your business, and you'll have to work a whole lot less. It takes a whole lot less energy, which is great, which is good. You actually want to work less. Your goal as a coach, as a course creator, is to work less. A lot of people think that the goal is to work more. No, the goal is to make enough money so that you can literally hire out every single role in your business and it runs itself without you. And you systematize everything and you build out a system. And that's what takes businesses to 7 figures. You can get to 6 figures as a solopreneur easy, all day long. Not a big deal, not very hard. 7 figures takes a team. 100%. 100%. It's very hard to solo it up to 7 figures. Then that's just a reality. That's just how life is. That's just how things are. There's some people that can do it, but why would you? Why would you want to? Like, if you can literally, pay $60 a week to somebody in the Philippines to edit your videos for you from onlinejobs.ph, why wouldn't you? Why would you spend 20 hours editing it yourself? $3 an hour. That's what I pay my video editor in the Philippines. That's the rate that they've asked me to pay them too. I didn't even negotiate that down. That's like a good wage even over there, which is awesome. I use the website called onlinejobs.ph for the Philippines to do that, and they're a great resource to find people better than Upwork, better than a lot of these other resources that are out there. It's a great job board with very talented people, virtual assistants, graphics designers. I'm about to hire, I think, two more people off of here soon. I have somebody that actually does my Jasper stuff for me and does my Facebook ads and then edits all my videos. I'm still writing copy. I'm still recording content, but I have a team that's helping me actually execute. That's helping me actually create stuff. That's helping me to do all of that. In the beginning, you don't need that. You can use Canva for your graphics. Use the templates. Type in your text. Use your cell phone to edit videos. You don't really even need to edit much video in the beginning at all. You can make 6 figures without editing videos. You don't need to edit a whole lot. Jasper AI is a very important tool, I think, that everybody needs to have, because the amount of time it will take you to write that level of sales copy on your own, it's just stupid to try to figure it out on your own. You might as well use resources like Jasper AI to do that, to get results. Okay? And so again, that's me. I'm talking to specifically buyers in my business, people that have actually bought from me. And I'm thinking about specifically a couple of my clients right now that I know are going to listen to this episode. I'm going to say this. Don't allow religious beliefs to prevent you from using tools that exist. Yes, it's great to use your intuition. Yes, it's great to use the Holy Spirit to write your sales copy. But if you're refusing to use Jasper because of that reason, that might be a religious root that's not helping you. Or don't let your pride do that. If you're like, I'm an expert on this topic, and so I'm not going to let some AI write for me, don't let your pride do that. Let the AI write your marketing copy. It's better than you. It's better than me. It's worth it. Okay? And so really that's what it boils down to. It boils down to pride and ego and, again, needing to do things the right way. Well, I'm better than... Like, we got to get rid of those beliefs in our brain of trying to fight for position. Fight for, well, I've worked this hard in my journey, and so I'm not going to let some artificial intelligence do my job for me. That stinking thinking is going to keep you, it's going to keep you broke. It really will. It's going to keep you from actually making the kind of money that you want to make. I don't even write my social media captions anymore. I have my assistant take my videos, transcribe them, and then filter them through Jasper to write my captions for all of my TikToks and stuff, because I don't need to. They have a TikTok generator that's great, that does great captions. I love them. And so for you, in your business, do what you need to do to get sales, to get customers. If you're not getting sales and customers, all the other stuff doesn't matter. And focus on who are the people that you know are going to give you money with all of your messaging, with all of your marketing, with all of your offers, with all of your efforts, with all of your content. When you do that, growth will start to happen. All right? Listen, if this has helped you, share it with somebody, subscribe to the podcast, and make sure to jump on one of the free live events that we're doing coming up. And consider joining the Client Growth Accelerator if you're not in there. It's a group coaching program for coaches, trainers, mentors, and course creators that want to make 6 and 7 figures in their business. And I can help you do that as well. In there, I want to create over 1,000 millionaire coaches. That starts with me creating over 1,000 six-figure coaches. You know what? You guys have just seen it here live. I'm going to probably change that goal. Yes, I want to make 1,000 millionaire for coaches, but first off, I got to make 1,000 six-figure earners. And so my goal is I want to help 1,000 people make 6 figures. I might even come up with like a 6-figure or a 7-figure award, kind of like, I like how ClickFunnels does that. An award for people when they reach that certain level that I can award them for their funnel from taking our training and doing that. I think that would be really cool. Something that people can work towards, something that's tangible, something that certifies them. So I'm just processing ideas. Let me know if that's something that interests you. Let me know in the comments, or DM me, or send me a message, or whatever. All right. I'll see you on one of our events. I'll see you on one of our coaching calls. Grow your life, everybody. We'll talk soon.